An ancient race of humanoid dragonkin, the Dracthyr have been around for a very long time. They are capable of using the magic of each of the 5 basic dragonflights as evokers and, like genuine dragons, can shapeshift between a humanoid and draconic appearance. In the distant past, the dark dragon aspect Neltharion was responsible for the creation of the race known as the Dracthyr. Neltharion took the essence of dragons and mixed it with the adaptability of mortal races in order to make a race of excellent soldiers. After a horrible conflict, Neltharion constructed the Forbidden Reach in the ocean off the coast of the Dragon Isles so that it may serve as a training ground for the Dracthyr troops. However, the island remained uninhabited for a very long time after the conflict. Only recently, the re-emergence of a long-forgotten foe has roused the Dracthyr, and they are now looking to carve out their own unique path in Azeroth by aligning themselves with both the Horde and the Alliance. In the region known as Forbidden Reach, armies of Dracthyr have been frozen by some sort of magical effect for thousands of years. The Dracthyr are organized into armies referred to as Wairns, and a skill commander is in charge of each one. Skill commanders Cinder Thresh and the Dark Talons have joined the Horde, while skill commander Azurathel and the Obsidian Warders have joined the Alliance. Skill commander Viridia and the Healing Wings make their way to the Dragon Isles, while skill commander Sarkarath and the Ebon Scales leave the Dracthyr army after feeling abandoned by Neltharion and rebrand themselves as the Sundered Flame. Viridia and the Healing Wings arrived at the Dragon Isles. The Primalists exterminated skill commanders Amberthal's Wairn, and she has remained in the Forbidden Reach in order to look for answers. Neltharion the Earth Warder, the dragon aspect of the Black Dragonflight, is credited with the creation of the Dracthyr many thousands of years ago. They were to be the pinnacle of military force. Although other dragonkin were stalwart and loyal, they lacked the cunning and adaptability necessary to fight the war that Neltharion believed was certain to come against those who defied the reign of the aspects. They would be imbued with the potential of the mortal races that had started to spread over the planet, which would allow them to embrace the might of all 5 dragonflights. Malygos imprisoned the Dracthyr in the Forbidden Reach and ordered his blue dragonflight to keep watch over them. Now let's talk about Wairns. Wairns are the name given to several groups that make up the Dracthyr army. Each individual Dracthyr is given a Wairn to which they belong and is most suited to their abilities. Each of the Wairns is overseen by a skill commander, a Dracthyr who was handpicked by the Earth Warder himself and trained specifically for the role. It is a relationship that shall never be broken, forged of duty and honor in service to dragonkind, that members of a Wairn have a closeness that is comparable to that of clutchmates. Obsidian Warders. The Obsidian Warders Wairn is tasked with the responsibility of defending the allies of the Black Dragonflight and guarding its strongholds. This Wairn is a personification of the Earth Ages. Warders and it may be used in either the reinforcement of draconic armies or in the guarding of the sky with dragons. The Warders, who are now under the direction of the skill commander Azurathel, are currently undergoing training to become the bulwark that enemy troops will break through. Following the completion of the Dracthyr starting zone, this Wairn became the member of the Alliance. The Dark Talons. Wherever the adversaries of the Earth Warder go, the Dark Talons will harrow their skies, crush their will, and destroy their leaders. This will prevent the Black's adversaries from finding any comfort in walls and boundaries. They will take down 10 of their opponents from behind for every talent that they have in their ranks. This Wairn, which is now under the direction of the skill commander Cinder Thresh, has been groomed to be the elite force that all of the Black Dragonflight's adversaries will dread. Following the completion of the Dracthyr beginning zone, this Wairn allied with the Horde. Healing Wings is the name of a Wairn that is commanded by skill commander Viridia, and is primarily concerned with providing support and healing to its allies. This Wairn continued their journey to the Dragon Isles once they completed the Dracthyr beginning zone. Sarkarath, skill commander of the Ebon Scales, is the one in charge of this Wairn. Following the completion of the Dracthyr starting zone, these group of Wairn deserted the Dracthyr army and changed their name to the Sundered Flame. And then there is the unnamed Wairn, a Wairn that was destroyed by the Primalists during the events that took place in the Dracthyr beginning zone. This Wairn was headed by skill commander Amberthal. Evokers. Every single Dracthyr is a highly trained and skilled soldier. They are obedient to the Earth Warder and employ their skills and abilities to defend dragonkind, regardless of whose Wairn they serve. However, even within such distinguished ranks, there are a select few individuals who excel above the capabilities of their relatives, who have mastered the skills required for all positions inside the Wairn and are able to switch between them at will. These are the elements that evoke. They are the very best of the very best. These elite troops have the uncommon capacity to focus their essences into an instrument of preservation or a weapon of devastation, depending on what they choose to do with them. Few Dracthyr are able to see this road through to its completion because it's such a difficult trek. However, Those who were able to realize their full potential and use it to their advantage will be given the title of Evoker. It was during the revelation of the Dragonflight expansion that the Dracthyr were characterized as a draconic race. However, it is presently unknown whether or not they would be classified as a draconic race in the mythology of the game, or whether this was only a description during the reveal. A human female and a blood elf male model served as the inspirations for the Dracthyr visage shapes. Even though Dracthyr can come in a wide range of colors and are not restricted to the 5 primary dragonflights, the colors of the skill commanders are designed to correspond with those of the flights. The color red is Cindertrash, the color blue is the Zurathal, the color green is Viridia, the color bronze is Sarkareth, and the color black is Emberthal. Both Cindertrash and Azurathal have colors that correspond to the factions they belong to, with red representing the Horde and blue representing the Alliance. Both the Dragonman race and the Chromatic Dragonflight are composites of dragons and humans. Chromatic Dragonflight members are also able to draw upon the abilities of all 5 Dragonflights. It is possible that Nefarian tried to recreate his father's Dracthyr by creating both of these creatures. And that is the story of the Dracthyr. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next time.